Hey there, yarn friends, and welcome to the very first episode of Crochet from the First Stitch. This is going to be a multi-part series where I teach you how to crochet. If you've never touched a hook before, then you're in the right place. Today we're starting at square one with how to make a slip knot and a chain stitch. If you're reading a pattern, it's going to say CH for chain stitch. So first we're going to grab our yarn. This is a worsted weight number 4 yarn. It's from Loops and Threads with a recommended hook size of 5.5 millimeters. For this example, I am going to be using a 5 millimeter hook, and I apologize in advance. I couldn't get the hooks to be in focus at all. So that is a 5 millimeter. These are both also 5 millimeter hooks, and I'm just showing you an example of different hook styles right now. And then something that I'm not going to be using in this video, but something I highly recommend, is some stitch markers. These things saved my counting so many times when I first started crocheting. And last but not least, with any project, you're going to need a darning needle, and that is for weaving in ends. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video and it helps. So to start, we're going to grab our yarn and a medium-sized hook. Again, I'm using a 5 millimeter, also known as an H hook or an 8. And so I'm going to show you two ways to create a slip knot. This first one, you're going to loop your yarn over your fingers twice, and you're going to bring the back loop forward, and then you're going to bring the new back loop forward again over the loop you just made, and you're going to pull up, and it creates a slip knot. Now, if you make a mistake, if something went wrong, you can pull on both sides of the yarn and it comes right out. No big deal. The second method I'm going to show you is the one I use to learn, and you're going to create a loop. You're going to put 2 fingers in and go from the working yarn and pull up. The working yarn is the yarn that comes from the ball. And then from there, you can just stick your hook in, pull both sides gently, and it'll come right down snugly onto that hook. So I'm going to show you again, a little slower. So this is how I started learning. This is kind of what it looked like. It was messy, and that's okay, because as long as the end result is what you want, the process can be as messy as you need it to be. So you're going to pull the working yarn up, and it's going to create a perfect slip knot for you. Now, how I create and hold my attention is I wrap the yarn around my pinky, under the next 2 fingers, and over the index finger, and then I hold with my thumb. So you can kind of pinch between your middle finger and your thumb with that loop, and then pull up. Just like that. And you can see you can tighten it to however big you need it. This little loop is where all the crochet magic starts when you're doing anything from a blanket to a hat to anything like that that doesn't use a magic circle. That will be another video where I will explain magic circles. So now we can learn how to chain. So again, you're going to create your slip knot, and I apologize, it's a little bit far away. It might be a little bit hard to see. I'll try recording a better video up closer, but it just wouldn't stay in focus. So you're going to yarn over, which means you're going to bring the yarn from behind the hook in front. You're going to turn your hook down and pull through the loop that's already on your hook. That's the first one. Again, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through the loop that's on your hook. So yarn over, pull down, and then pull through the loop. I'm going to do this a couple more times, nice and slow to show you. If this is a little bit too fast for you, I do want to let you know that you can change the speed of the video to half speed, and it'll slow down a little bit. Again, it might not look very pretty. Don't focus on that right now. Focus on getting the correct thing, sorry, words are escaping me. As you could see there, my tension was too tight, and so I couldn't pull my hook through. That means it would be really hard to work into. You can just take your hook out, pull on the working yarn a little bit, and it undoes that stitch. So then you can go in, you can fix it with some better tension. At the beginning, your tension might be a little loose, it might be a little tight, Just keep working on it. So you've made your first few chains and stitches. That's fantastic. This is the basis of any good crochet project. You can count them up. You see the little V's. Each V is a stitch. So you can count up. I did 6 stitches. So I'm going to challenge you to try chaining 10, 20, 30 stitches, whatever feels good to you. Focus on keeping a steady rhythm, and don't worry if it's a little uneven. You're learning and your hands are gonna get used to the flow. It's awkward at first. You're holding yarn in a way that's not very comfortable. My fingers still get tired from holding the yarn like this. So don't worry about that at all. Just get used to how to chain, and I recommend every 10 chains putting a stitch marker so that you can count easier. If you're working on a project that has like 100 chains, 120 chains, you're gonna lose count. I promise. Everybody does it. Okay, so you made your first chain. Leave a comment for me and let me know how you did. If you have any questions, if there's anything specifically in the video or the next video you would like to see, I would love to cheer you on. In the next episode, we'll turn in those chains into the first real stitch, a single crochet. So subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next cozy lesson. You've got this. Thank you.